As the Titanic plunged into the icy depths of the Atlantic, it carried with it the fates of some of the wealthiest and most influential figures of the time. Among them was millionaire John Jacob Astor IV, whose fortune could have funded the construction of 40 such behemoths. Yet, when faced with the ultimate test of character, Astor made a decision that would echo through history. As the lifeboats were launched, Astor could have easily secured a spot for himself, but instead he made a choice that defied his immense wealth. Spotting two terrified children, he knew instantly what he had to do. Without hesitation, he relinquished his place in the lifeboat, ensuring the safety of the young innocents, while facing the looming spectre of his own mortality. Meanwhile, another titan of industry, Isidor Straus, co-owner of the iconic Macy's department store chain, stood firm in his resolve, refusing to prioritize his own survival over that of his fellow passengers. Straus declared, "I will never enter a lifeboat before other men." His sentiment resembled the unwavering principle that guided his life, even in the face of imminent peril. But it was his wife, Ida Straus, whose selflessness and devotion to her loved ones would leave an indelible mark on the heart of those who heard her story. As the chaos unfolded around her, Ida made a choice that transcended material wealth and societal expectations. With a steadfast resolve, she refused to board the lifeboat, insisting that her spot be given to her newly appointed maid, Ellen Bird. In her final moments, she found solace in the arms of her husband, choosing to face the unknown together rather than be separated in their final hour. These acts of valor and sacrifice serve as a testament to the true measure of humanity. In a world often defined by greed and self-interest, these individuals chose to prioritize moral integrity over personal gain, reminding us all of the inherent goodness that resides within the human spirit. Their actions shine brightly as beacons of hope and inspiration, illuminating the path toward a more compassionate and noble existence. The following is some writing that never made it into my book, as I believed that it was too specific and too niche. But if you have that feeling that you're struggling to understand who you are, you want to stop being so good and so nice. You want to stop being the good boy or the good girl. You want to stop being treated like a doormat. You want to be more like them. Take advantage of things. Do the things you want to do like they do. If you have those feelings, this episode will be life-changing, because this video will be so important to you, because it is so specific. It is so niche, directed only at a person that feels like that, only at you. Why? Because I felt exactly like that. And this is the video I wish I had. So if you feel like that, you have those feelings of struggling to understand who you are, wanting to stop being so good and kind, feeling like you wish you could be like those people, the rude people that do exactly what they want to do, walk all over people in life, well, this video is exactly for you. This is what you need to hear. So welcome back to The Everyday Stoic with myself, William Mulligan, author of The Everyday Stoic, Simple Rules for a Good Life. Today's episode is powered by Huel. Huel is a quick, affordable, nutritiously complete food with everything that your body needs. Like I said, the following is some writing that never made it into my book, but this advice, if you have those feelings, will be life-changing. I know you're probably thinking, you have been walked all over your whole life because you're too kind. Partners take advantage of you because of your kindness. Bosses, friends, and family don't give a damn what you think and just want your kindness to validate whatever they want to do. I know that you think kindness is a weakness, and if you was a bit more like them, if you was a bit more selfish or a bit more of a dick, then you'd actually have what you want and do what you want to do. And you're probably thinking, this guy can read my mind. I am reading my own mind. This is how I thought for so long. Becoming a man, I carried my childish wonder, innocence, and kindness. I was supposed to be a man, but I carried these things, and when life started to kick me down, I started to rebel against my truth in favor of being a man in society's eyes. I rebelled against my kindness, my goodness, my truth in favor of being a man. I know right now you have a lot of conflict in your head between being good and becoming a man or a woman. Living up to society's expectations. Kindness is a weakness. Good people get walked all over. This is so far from the truth. The great Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius said that kindness is invincible. When I understood these words, the conflict stopped. I started stepping into my own truth. Being kind, being good, I stopped caring and found the greatest of confidence to do whatever I wanted to do. I couldn't care what some people deem to be a man. Am I not a man because I care? Because I'm silly? Because I have fun? Because I make mistakes? Because I cry? Because I drink the pink cocktail rather than a beer? Am I not a man because I don't shout, don't fight? Am I not a man because I allow people to spit on my name and show them compassion rather than aggression? Am I not a man because I value kindness and goodness over wealth, respect, and greatness? These things can lead good men to ruin. Kindness, goodness, these are the epitome of manliness. Superman, Batman, Iron Man, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, what makes them a hero is their good nature. What is a man? David Goggins, Muhammad Ali, Jocko Willink, Kyle Carpenter, the youngest living Medal of Honor recipient. David Goggins spends the majority of his time helping people, guiding people, giving life lessons to inspire, help, and change the lives of those who are struggling. He is a smoke jumper, sacrificing his life and time to help put out wildfires. Jocko Willink said, "Don't mistake kindness for weakness. Kindness is not weakness. Kindness takes strength. When you have that person that has that internal fortitude, that is kindness. Those tough guys that puff their chest out, it is because they feel insecure. When people are kind, it's because they are secure." Jocko also said that the more he trained jiu-jitsu, the kinder he got. He didn't have to act tough because the tougher he got, he didn't need to pretend. Muhammad Ali, arguably the greatest boxer of all time, explained his recipe for life, saying, he took 1 tablespoon of patience, 1 tablespoon of generosity, 1 pint of kindness. He took 1 quart of laughter, 1 pinch of concern, and then he mixed willingness with happiness. He added lots of faith and he stirred it up well. Then he spread it over a span of a lifetime and he served it to each and every deserving person he met. Kyle Carpenter, who is the youngest living Medal of Honor recipient, a man who threw himself on a grenade to save a life. He said, "I think I have gotten as far as I have in life because of my softness. It has gotten me to an incredible place in life." Kindness, goodness, this is the greatest strength. Everyone suffers. Everyone has demons. The weak man or woman will allow these demons to seep into their essence. Unable to carry the load of life, they will push their suffering into other people. Their demon will manifest in their actions. Too weak to manage them, they pass them off to others, making them suffer, making them feel bad. The weak man or woman can't bear their suffering, so they drag others down with them. Goodness, kindness takes effort. It is difficult to see the ugliness of life, to feel the pain of life, yet still decide, even though I am weak, even though I am struggling, I will light others up. I will be a light for others. I won't take my suffering out on other people. The strong man or woman, despite their suffering, despite their demons, they will find a way. They will rise up out of the darkness and help others to see the light. We all have struggles, but the weak will pass them on to others, while the strong grow from the struggling and help others. And remember, it is not weak to ask for help. It is not giving up. It is refusing to give up. Emperor Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic king, compared it to soldiers storming the castle. The soldier that refuses the hand over the castle wall, he is the one that gives up. It takes strength to put your ego aside, to be vulnerable, and to ask for help. It is not weakness to feel pain, to feel weak. These are just feelings. What did you actually do? You did good. You didn't take your suffering out on other people. You helped ease the suffering of others. Who cares if you had to cry to get there or ask for help to get there? You made it, didn't you? Wherever there is human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. Lucius Annaeus Seneca. Good guys get walked all over. I grew up thinking I was kind, thinking I was good because I did whatever anyone wanted me to do. I never argued. I pushed myself down to lift others up. This was not kindness. This was weakness. What is the difference? I couldn't say no even if I wanted to. My anxieties, beliefs, and fears meant that I was impulsed to do what others said. I was too timid to rival them or question authority. This is not kindness. This is not being good. Oftentimes, just doing what people tell you to do is not actually good for them or for you. It just feeds their selfish needs and reaffirms your limiting beliefs. A fish could not brag and feel righteous because it let me rip him out of the river and throw him into a bucket. He can't brag about being gracious and kind because he didn't punish me. The fish had no choice. I was in charge. This is how I was, feeling so kind and good because I never stood up for myself or for others. To be kind, to be good, you have to be in charge. You need courage. To be kind, you must make decisions. This takes the 4 virtues of Stoicism: wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. It is not easy to be good, but it is the right thing to do. Don't stop being good because the world can be a bad place. There is good in this world, and it is worth fighting for. All the heroes in life, the great ones we admire them for their goodness. We admire how they were leaders to guide other people, or carers to help other people, or role models to be a beacon of hope to other people. You don't understand how much your kindness can mean to people. The reason I'm doing what I do is because a bin man gave me a book. That one selfless action was the catalyst to me understanding that the world isn't so bad and that we can always choose to do good. Goodness is life-changing. There is always a space for good. Goodness can save lives. You can be the hero. To the man who hasn't received any compassion for years, a smile can mean the world. To the 80-year-old woman who is lonely and hasn't spoke to anyone for months, a quick chat can be life-changing. To the kid growing up with no role models, a simple display of goodness can be a life guide. And that is what happened to me, and so many guys I know. Our teacher, Mr. Morgan, his kindness of giving up his lunches to allow us to play basketball and to coach us, this has had a lasting impact on my life and the lives of many others. Being good will make you more confident and relaxed. It makes you realize that in any situation, you can always take charge. It makes you realize that the world, the people, they're not something to fear, but something to help, something to care for. Rather than being a victim, you be a hero. Like Muhammad Ali said, with true goodness, you will have no enemies. To finish with Marcus Aurelius, what can even the most vicious person do if you keep treating him with kindness and gently set him straight? If you get the chance, correcting him cheerfully at the exact moment that he's trying to do you harm. No, my friend, that isn't what we're here for. It isn't me who's harmed by that, it's you. And show him, gently and without pointing fingers, that it's so. That bees don't behave like this, or any other animal with a sense of community. Don't do it sardonically or meanly, but affectionately, with no hatred in your heart, and not ex cathedra or to impress third parties, but speaking directly, even if there are other people around. I am not impressed with those who try to exert their authority or express righteous indignation or intimidate their way into getting their way. Give me authentic, wholehearted kindness above all. So, if you're feeling the sort of feelings that I explained at the start, I hope that this video was helpful for you. maybe it's helpful to other people. I'm not quite sure. But that was a passage that I never included in my book. I do have a chapter on the topic of kindness, but I just thought it was too specific, too niche. And, I had much greater things to fit into this book. I can't write everything in one book. If you enjoyed today's episode and you're on YouTube, then please subscribe, because I do 3 episodes a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you're on Spotify, click that follow button and please give me a rating. That'd be very helpful. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you want more, then I recommend my book that is available. This is the American version. You see, this looks confusing now. The UK version, American version. They're pretty similar. Some spellings are different. Some words are different, as Americans have a different understanding of the British people. But same wisdom, same knowledge, same story, same advice. It's available in America now for pre-order. Click the link in the description. And as always, it's available in the UK at all good bookstores and on Amazon. And today's episode was powered by Huel. Huel is a quick, affordable, nutritiously complete food with everything that your body needs. If you have any interest in Huel products, then click the link in the description. And thank you for watching. And remember, don't just listen to this advice. Take it out into the real world. Just try one little thing that you hear in my videos, that you hear on this podcast, and you'll start to see over time it will change your life. Just listening isn't enough. You need to listen, then do, then review. Listen, do, review. Keep repeating the cycle. And honestly, you'll be unrecognizable in a very short period of time. Thank you for watching.